Boss altars. You've seen them before, scattered across different areas in Wynncraft. They are optional boss fights that require certain tokens to access. Once you defeat said boss, you will be rewarded handsomely with a good chunk of emeralds and powerful items to go along with it. Today, I'll be showing you a very powerful, cheap Arcanist build that utilizes a helmet from the hardest boss altar in the game, Dissociation. The altar that drops the helmet is called the Bottomless Pit. It can be accessed after defeating the Eldritch Outlook, and is a very difficult challenge, as the boss constantly sets your health to nearly 1% of your maximum HP. If you wish to defeat the boss consistently on a budget, I suggest using a Summoner Shaman while wearing a full set of Morph armor and Overdrive as your weapon, or a Lightbender Mage with a full Morph set and the Nothing Wand, so you can constantly heal with relative ease. You see, however, Dissociation is often considered the gimmick helmet, with most people opting not to use it due to the extreme amounts of negative defense, strength and intelligence skill points that it gives, and the sheer difficulty of the boss altar that needs to be defeated. If you do decide to use it, you will be rewarded with overwhelming amounts of positive identifications, such as health, raw spell damage, and mana sustain, in the form of third spell cost reduction and mana regen, making it a very powerful piece to use in builds that rely on thunder, water, and air elements. The Arcanist build that I'm about to show you will utilize exactly those three elements, with our wand of choice being Morrowind. Morrowind is a legendary wand that is very cheap and can be bought on the trade market. It gives a decent amount of raw spell damage, air damage %, and walk speed. In case you didn't know, Mage benefits the most out of the 5 classes in the game from raw spell damage due to Mage's inherently low base DPS. Alongside Morrowind, we will be offhanding Lunarspine. As most of you are probably aware by now, Lunarspine is a very good offhand for Mage, as it basically acts as a mana battery, so you can regain your entire mana bar back pretty much with just a single swing of the wand. Following the theme of adding more raw spell damage, Wanderlust and Skidbladnir come to mind, with both offering a very sizable boost to walk speed, raw spell damage, and air damage, in addition to Skidbladnir's 200 raw health regen to compensate for Arcanist's lack of healing. To complete the 4 armor pieces, Darkshroud will be the leggings of choice for this build, offering more walk speed and an incredible 50 total skill points, at the cost of some spell damage %. Onto the accessories, the rings of choice will be 2 finesses, which gives us 18 skill points in total and some raw spell damage. Breakthrough for the bracelet, it only loses us about 3 skill points, but it gives us more spell damage. Our necklace of choice will be Contrast, a very common necklace to use for the health and mana sustain, alongside some decent walk speed. All the equipment can be bought from the trade market, with the exception of Dissociation from the Bottomless Pit, Skidbladnir from Corrupted Galleon's Graveyard, and Contrast from Kira's Hive. That's about it for the gear we use. For the ability tree, we basically take as many useful nodes to the build as we can. The nodes that are very valuable to us are Arcane Transfer and Thunderstorm, as both of these nodes allow us to generate mana from spells at a very rapid pace, particularly from Meteor and Ice Snakes. Chaos Explosion and Memory Recollection, which gives us the ability to cast more Meteors and Ice Snakes out. Be careful, however, since both these nodes allow you to cast your last 5 spells, Teleport is also included, which means if you cast Teleport, Arcane Transfer will then also cast Teleport, leaving you vulnerable and most likely in a terrible situation, so try to always keep a mental track of your last 5 spells. Some useful nodes as well are Mana Storm for the mana sustain, and Purification to remove negative debuffs. You can check out the full build with the ability tree included in the description below. Another quick note, in case you are interested, if you have ever played Arcanist before, you will know that it's very visually cluttering. I've made 2 resource packs that make the size of Meteors and Ice Snakes smaller, for you to be able to see what's in front of you. I will link the forum post for both of them down in the description below. That's about it. Before I end the video though, I just wanted to say that I'm still experimenting around with videos and editing. If you have any constructive feedback about the editing style or the video itself, please do let me know, and thank you for watching.